entering the studio are the 3 high school students who will compete today on the Jeopardy National College Scholarship Contest. This is John McCullough from Fond du Lac, Wisconsin, representing station WFRV Green Bay. And this is Betty Gay Jurgensen from Memphis, Tennessee, representing station WMC Memphis. And this is Larry Dean from Shafter, California, representing station KERO Bakersfield. And now, to officially start the contest, here is the star of Jeopardy, Art Fleming.
Good morning. Thank you, players. Thank you, Don Pardo. Thank you, one and all. Thank you so much. Well, my friends, we've all been waiting for this contest to start. Thank you. Today, tomorrow, and Wednesday, 3 students will compete, and the winner on each day will enter a 2-day final game on Thursday and Friday. As you probably know, there are $10,000 in college scholarship funds to be awarded during this week. Scholarships will be used by each student at the school of his or her choice. Each day, the 2 losing students are guaranteed a $500 scholarship. The 3 finalists will be playing for the 3rd place scholarship of $1,000, the 2nd place scholarship of $2,000, and the grand prize scholarship of $4,000. They're grand youngsters, so let's meet them, today's students. First, we have Mr. John McCullough from the Midwest region, and he's from Fond du Lac, Wisconsin. John, I see you represent WFRV in Green Bay. Nice to have you, John. Do you have any brothers and sisters, John?
I'm the oldest of 11 children.
The oldest of how many?
11.
11 children. Well, that is great. That is marvelous. Well, now, if we have a category of children, you'll be fine today, John. Nice to have you. Say, do you help out at home with these 11 children, or what? What do you do?
I do when I don't have, I'm not doing anything else, other activities.
Well, what are other interests that you might have?
I coach and play on the basketball team and in CYO, youth council.
Your own basketball team, that is. You can also have a football team and a lot of sports. Say, John, where are you going to go to college?
University of Wisconsin in Madison.
That's a fine school. And are your folks here with you?
Yes, they're in the audience right now.
Well, good. They're good chaperones. Nice to have you and your folks here with us. Enjoy your stay. Now, let's meet contestant number 2, lovely Betty Gay Jurgensen. And Betty Gay is from the Mid-East region. She's representing station WMC in Memphis. Betty Gay, what do you do, or what school do you attend to?
St. Agnes Academy.
St. Agnes Academy. Good for you. And what college are you going to go to?
Vanderbilt University, home of the Commodores.
Oh, boy, there's a speech for you. That's a wonderful school. And what do you expect to study, Betty Gay?
Well, I haven't really decided, but I do want to be an astronaut.
And what? An astronaut? Well, that's quite an ambition. Can I ask you why you want to be one?
Well, it's a wonderfully fascinating field, and it's just wide open right now.
Yes, oh, what? There's a reading. Say, Betty Gay, I agree with you, and this is your first time in New York, is it not?
No, it isn't. It's my 2nd time.
Well, has it changed a good bit since your first trip?
No, and it's just as wonderful as ever.
Well, good. Nice of you to say so. We're delighted to have you. The best of luck to you, Betty Gay.
Thank you.
Now, let's meet player number 3, and he is our student from the far west, Larry Dean from Shafter, California, representing KERO in Bakersfield. Nice to have you, Larry. You know, you're a tall young man. Are you active in school sports?
Yes, I've played varsity basketball for 3 years.
That figures. Oh, boy, what a team they must have. Great. Say, are you active in other activities, too?
Well, for one thing, really my favorite activity is I write a little column for our school newspaper. I call it the Playpen.
The Playpen?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. No, go ahead, continue.
I'm president of the Methodist Youth Fellowship in Shafter and a loyal member of Local 411 of the Flat Earth Society.
The Flatterer Society?
Yes.
Uh-huh. Oh, we could talk for hours on just that subject alone. Give us a good write-up within your column. Okay. Where are you going to go to college, Larry?
I'll be attending the University of California at Berkeley and majoring in social science.
Well, do you have a future occupation all picked out?
What I have in mind is journalism, broadcast journalism or newspaper or magazine.
Well, Larry, you're a very interesting young man, as you all are. Betty Gay as a young lady, I should say, and John as a young gentleman. We'll play the first half of our game of my friends in a minute. But now, let's meet the young man with the X's who makes things disappear right before your eyes. Won't you watch?
See that X? This freshman's climbing a greased flagpole. He's getting plenty dirty to help demonstrate a new detergent that beats them all for getting out dirt. Look, see that greasy dirt? Well, new All has extra cleaning power to make that X disappear. Yes, a cup of All has an extra third more dirt fighters than the leading detergent. Okay, remember the X?
It's all gone.
All clean. New All's extra cleaning power beats them all for getting out dirt.
Now, wake up to mint. New Lifebuoy Mint Refresher.
The mint in new Lifebuoy wakes the body up. The mint in new Lifebuoy
Gives the body zing.
The mint in new Lifebuoy
Keeps the body fresh.
better than anything.
Like a taste of mint all over. New Lifebuoy Mint Refresher.
Well, players and viewers, before we open the Jeopardy curtain, I'd like to point out that we've chosen many special new categories utilizing some of the basic educational background of all the high school students in the United States. Also, as we play, the values of the answers will be credited in points, not dollars. All right? Let's play Jeopardy! How about that, huh? Yeah, we even have new music, and I must say very appropriate, too, for these high school seniors. And as you can see, my friends, there are the categories. They're new, so we have famous teenagers, general science movie stars, food, mothers, and silly songs. Any one of you may ring when you recognize the answer. Remember the Jeopardy. If you're wrong, the points allotted to the answer will be deducted from your score. Whoever gives a correct question will then select the next category and amount. Remember that your questions must pertain to that category. So players, when you hear this sound, we know that that round is over. Well, we flipped the coin backstage to see who would start the game. Larry won the toss, so it's up to you to select the category, Larry, and the amount for all three, please. Best of luck to you all. Go ahead.
General science for 10.
The answer is common name for a solution of carbon dioxide in water, John.
What is lime water?
Oh, no, I'm sorry, that's incorrect, John. Larry.
What is carbonic acid?
No, that's also incorrect. Betty Gay, no try. All right, Betty Gay.
What is soda water?
That's the one, soda water. All right. Betty Gay, please, now you select.
General science for 20.
The answer is compounds ending in ITE and ATE always contain this element, Betty Gay.
What is oxygen?
Correct again. Select.
Oh.
That's all right. Don't let the nervousness get you. I'm more nervous than you are. Go ahead.
General science for 30.
The answer is plant process that is 6CO2 plus 6H2O gives C6H12O6 plus 6O2 released. Wow. Larry?
What is photosynthesis?
That's right, and with my name tacked onto that, I get my laundry. All right, Larry, please continue.
Food for 10.
First time, the answer is vegetable that comes in ears, Betty Gay.
What is corn?
Corn, correct. Select.
Food for 20.
The answer is more common relative of a crepe Suzette, Larry.
What is a pancake?
Good. Select again.
Food for 30.
The answer is from Spanish for coffee shop, it's a self-service restaurant, John.
What's a cafeteria?
Correct. Yes. Select. You're in the plus column.
Movie stars for 10.
First time answer is named cause he was strong as rock of Gibraltar and smooth as Hudson River, John.
Who is Rock Hudson?
That is right. Yes, sir. Select.
Movie stars for 20.
The answer is Sand Pebbles star who rides motorcycle and does his own stunt work, John.
Who is Steve McQueen?
Correct again. Select. You have the lead.
Movie stars for 30.
Answer is former Mouseketeer who starred in Beach Blanket Bingo, John.
Who is Annette Funicello?
That is right. And players, we're going to rest now, collecting all our thoughts. In the lead is John with 80 points. Then Betty Gay and Larry are tied 40 points apiece, and we'll be back to play more of Jeopardy. But now here's a message from Miles Laboratories. Won't you watch?
We take you now to a playground in the midst of teeming Metropolis City. A boy has just cut his knee.
Ouch!
And a swift, sneaky squadron of slimy, swarthy germs moves in to attack. But mighty Vaccine, sworn enemy of the germ world, comes to the rescue. Spraying in sheer germicidal rage, Vaccine taunts and fouls the germs left and right. And without so much as a single sting or stain, Vaccine helps rout the germ force, leaving one happy little boy and the world a little safer for Mom, Apple Pie, and the girl you left behind. But hours later, the germ force tries a sneaky counterattack. The infidels of infection zoom in, only to be repelled by the secret invisible Vaccine germ barrier. And mighty Bactine wins again, thanks to its no-sting, no-stain antiseptic action and the invisible germ barrier. Yes, friends, to mighty Bactine, the only good germ is a dead germ.
We continue with Jeopardy, and John, you were the last correct question or select, sir.
Movie stars for 40.
Answer is British star who's played Harry Palmer and Alfie, John.
Who is Michael Caine?
Correct, select.
Movie stars for 50.
Completes the category. The answer is the Daily Double, the only one in Jeopardy. You hit it. All right, John. There you see him. John, with 120 points, you can wager all of it or part of it. John, what are you going to do?
$60.
60 points, he says. And with the category movie stars, the answer is she's been Emily, Mary, Jerusha, and Maria, and now she's Millie.
Who is Julie Andrews?
That's right, Julie Andrews, 180 points to have. Good for you, a lovely lady. You select John. Go ahead.
Famous teenagers for 10.
The answer is high fashion model with 31, 22, 32 figure, Larry.
Who is Twiggy?
I thought you were going to say me. Right, okay, Larry, select.
Famous teenagers for 20.
Stays with it, the answer is. At 17, she took command of the armies of France, John.
Who is Joan of Arc?
Correct, select.
Famous teenagers for 30.
The answer is she was teenage daughter of Indian chief Powhatan, John.
Who is Pocahontas?
Correct again, select, sir.
Famous teenagers for 40.
The answer is in fall, he'll be most famous freshman at Cambridge University. Larry. Take a guess. Oh, I'm sorry. All right, Betty Gay, John, no idea. All right, Prince Charles. Who's Prince Charles? John, you, again, select.
Famous teenagers for 50.
Completes the category. The answer is 18-year-old Peggy Fleming is world champion in this sport, John.
What is figure skating?
That's right, world champion ice skater. And my wife, as a wife, she is too. Go ahead, John.
Mothers for 10.
First time, the answer is why you should be kind to your web-footed friends, Betty Gay.
Because they may be somebody's mother.
That's right, because a duck may be somebody's mother is right. Select.
Mothers for 20.
The answer is Maureen O'Sullivan's most famous daughter, John.
Who is Mia Farrow?
That's right, yes, sir, go.
Mothers for 30.
Answer is Mrs. March, a New England matron, who is the mother of the Little Women. With 1 minute remaining in Jeopardy, John, it's up to you to select, sir.
Mothers for 40.
The answer is Cass is the plump one in this singing group, John.
Who are the mamas and the papas?
That's right, she's the plumpest. Good, select.
Mothers for 50.
Wraps it up. The answer is famous inventor educated by mother after teacher said he was addled. Larry.
Who is Thomas Edison?
That is right, yes. Good for you. Second place is yours now. Larry, select. Good. Go ahead.
Food for 40.
The answer is the largest mine of it in Ohio can yield 12,000 tons a day. What is salt? What is salt? Time ran out. Larry, select, please.
Food for 50.
Completes the category. The answer is flavor to which anise is usually compared. Larry.
What is licorice?
That is right. Yes, good. All right, sir. You select. Go ahead, Larry.
General science, 40.
Answer is Galileo was called before Inquisition because of this belief, John.
That the Earth was not the center. What is the Earth not the center of the solar system?
All right, fine, because he believed that the Earth revolved around the sun, a Copernican theory. Go ahead, John.
Silly songs for 10.
First time in the last category, the answer is farmer's wife cut off their tails with a carving knife, John.
What are 3 blind mice?
3 blind mice, right. Oh, there's that gong. Players, we're out of Jeopardy. The recap shows in the lead, John with 390 points, Larry 110 points, Betty Gay with 50. We'll be back to play Double Jeopardy, where everything doubles and the scores could really change. But first, Mother Nature knows a trick or two about freshness. So does Oscar Mayer.
Fresh. Nature keeps fruits fresh, naturally. Oscar Mayer keeps its fine quality meats fresh uniquely with vacuum packaging that seals flavor in. And when you open any Oscar Mayer cold cut package, the big fresh flavor difference is still there. There in the mild bologna for lunchtime sandwiches, in the zesty cotto salami for snacks, in the many delicious varieties for entertaining. Freshness.
And even after serving, this reclosable serve and seal package protects the freshness until you serve again. Oscar Mayer cold cuts. Always fresh.
Compton's Pictured Encyclopedia is a source authority for the preparation of questions and answers used on Jeopardy. And now, once again, here's Art Fleming.
Thank you, Don Pardo. Thank you, friends. Let's play Double Jeopardy. Thank you. Oh, my bones are going to ache. Well, we have 6 brand new categories, as you can see, players, from which to select. The categories are current events, imaginary places, bestsellers, state capitals, world history, and colleges. As you can see, all the points are doubled. There are 2 daily doubles concealed on that board, and any one of you may ring when you recognize the answer. Betty Gay, you're low at this stage, so you select first.
Colleges for 20.
Answer is usual contents of a package from home. Betty Gay.
What is food?
Food, right. Select.
Colleges for 40.
Answer is what ROTC abbreviates, John.
What is Reserve Officers Training Corps?
That is correct, sir. Select.
World history for 20.
First time answer is monarch who made Versailles Cultural Center of Europe, Larry.
Who was Louis XIV?
That's right, sir. Select.
Current events for 20.
Answer is Bimini's most publicized resident, Betty Gay.
Who is Powell?
That's right, Adam Clayton. Select.
Imaginary places for 20.
The answer is Edmond Dantes became count of this uninhabited island, Larry.
What is Monte Cristo?
Monte Cristo, correct. Select.
Current events 40.
The answer is 1 of 2 daily doubles. You've hit the first one. The time has come, Larry, for a decision to be made. You have 150 points. You can wager all of it or part of it. What are you going to do?
I'll wager 100.
100 points with current events. The category, the answer is since army coup, the king has assumed new power in this European nation.
What is Greece?
Right, yes, you wagered correctly, came up with the question beautifully. You have 250 points and you select.
Current events 60.
Stays with the category. The answer is organized in August 66, their main force in China's Cultural Revolution, John.
Who are the Red Guard?
Red Guards, correct. Select.
Bestsellers for 20.
First time, the answer is adopted and brought up by a Kenya game warden and wife, John.
Who is the Lion in Born Free?
All right, Elsa the Lion, correct. Select.
Bestsellers 40.
Answer is controversy about it concerned privacy and right to authorize history, Larry.
What is the death of a president?
That is right. An issue of the death of a president. Select.
Current events 80.
The answer is country in which first royal heir in 116 years was born, Larry.
What is the Netherlands?
Right, Holland it is. Good. Select. You're moving up.
Current events 100.
Completes the category. The answer is he won this year's Pulitzer in drama. It would all be for delicate balance. All right, Larry, please again.
Bestsellers 60.
The answer is 66 bestseller or Where You're Not Supposed to Walk in School, John.
What is Up the Dawn Staircase?
That is correct. Yes, it will have the lead. Select.
Bestsellers for 80.
The answer is after leaving Pensy, Holden spends an unhappy weekend in New York City. What happens in Catcher in the Rye? Catcher in the Rye, and I think we're going to rest now, players. Let's go over the total points. John, 570 points. Larry, 370. Betty Gay, 90. In just a minute, we'll continue Double Jeopardy right after this message of interest.
The Concord grape. Under the beautiful purple skin, a luscious, juicy fruit pulp. So juicy and tasty that it's by far the most popular grape for juice. Concord grapes are used in high C grape drink. So many that if a kid drank 3 glasses of high C grape every day for a year, it would be like eating this many grapes. And while he was getting all these grapes, he'd also be getting all the vitamin C in high C. Don't miss out on all the fruits you get in high C. High C for kids who can't get too much of a good thing.
Students, we're now in the last half of Double Jeopardy, and we have another daily double just waiting to be picked. John, you were the last correct questioner. Select, sir.
Bestsellers for 100.
Completes the category. The answer is the Clutter family are tragic subjects of this bestseller, John.
What is In Cold Blood?
That's correct. Yes, select. In Cold Blood.
What are colleges?
Colleges for 60. The answer is course of study from Latin word for career. Betty Gay.
What is curriculum?
Curriculum, correct. Good for you. Select.
Colleges for 80.
The answer is most famous alumnus of Southwest Texas State College, Larry.
Who is Lyndon Baines Johnson?
That is correct, yes. 450 you have select.
World history for 40.
The answer is the Daily Double. How about that? The second one. You've hit them both. A very rare occurrence in our regular games, but you hit them both, Larry, with 450. What are you going to wager this trip?
$300.
$300. There's a hefty wager in points. If you are correct, you'll take over the lead. With world history, the category, the answer is he wrote 16th century treatise on the rule of princes.
Who is Machiavelli?
Right, Machiavelli did just that. And the closing moments of Double Jeopardy. Larry's taking over the lead. Select, Larry. It's good for you. Select.
World history 60.
World history 60, the answer is in Middle Ages, most educated Europeans spoke this language, John.
What is Latin?
Latin is correct. Select.
State capitals for 20.
First time in the category, the answer is the Lincoln Home and Lincoln Tomb are two of its memorials. Larry.
What is Springfield, Illinois?
That's right. Yes, sir. Select. You still have the lead.
State capitals 40.
Answer is Montpelier is capital of this state whose name means Green Mountain. Larry.
What is Vermont?
Vermont is correct. Select. Go ahead.
State capitals 60.
Answer is the island on which Hawaii's capital is located, Larry.
What is Oahu?
Oahu, Honolulu, correct. Select.
State capitals 80.
Answer is Montana's capital is also a girl's name, John.
What is Helena?
All right, Helena is fine with 1 minute remaining in Double Jeopardy. Select.
State capitals 100.
The answer is birthplace of Confederacy, which was founded there in 1861, Larry.
What is Richmond?
No, sorry, Larry. Betty Gay, John, either one may buzz. No idea. Montgomery, Alabama. What is Montgomery? All right, John, select.
Imaginary places for 40.
John now has the lead. The answer is Puff. The magic dragon lived there, Larry.
What is a cave?
No, sorry. John.
What is Honolulu?
That's right, in a land called Honolulu by the sea. Select.
Imaginary places for 60.
The answer is a drowsy valley in a hidden cove of the Hudson. All right, Larry, you just made it.
What is Sleepy Hollow?
That's right, Sleepy Hollow it is. 790. Larry, select.
World history 80.
Answer is only major South American country not settled by Spain, John.
What is Brazil?
That's right, good. Select.
World history for 100.
Completes the category. The answer is they struck without warning on June 25th, 1950. Larry.
Who are the North Koreans?
That's right, they attacked South Korea. What a game we have here as the gong sounds. Double Jeopardy is over. Woo-hee. All right, in a moment, you'll all be placed in Final Jeopardy. Any one of you can become the champion. All right, let's see. During the next minute, won't you write down how much you wish to risk? In points, the lead held by John with 930, Larry 890, Betty Gay with 150. Now, players, keep in mind that strategy is what counts. The category of our Final Jeopardy answer today is famous quotes. We'll return in 1 minute to find our winner, but now here's a little quiz on toothpastes for all you mothers.
What's the big difference between this famous fluoride toothpaste and new formula Super Stripe? They both contain stannous fluoride. They're both proved effective against cavities. So what's the difference? The stripes. Just an idea to get kids to brush more often with a really effective toothpaste. They may use up the tube faster, but isn't it worth it? New Super Stripe, recognized effective against cavities by the American Dental Association.
Everybody's smelling it. The new smell of Dove for dishes.
That's wild. Dove smells just like hand lotion.
What's more, Dove can take those dry hands of yours and smooth them, lotion them. Give them the cared-for look of Dove. Got dry hands? Undry them with Dove.
All the wagers are in place, and I'd like to tell everyone at home that if ever our two losing students end up with more than 500 points, they'll be given scholarships for whatever amounts they have at the end of Final Jeopardy. The students, of course, were told this before they wagered, but now I'm going to give you the Final Jeopardy answer, players. You'll have 30 seconds in which to write your question. Please be sure it's in that form. Are you ready? The category, famous quotes. The Final Jeopardy answer is the 4 words with which John F. Kennedy committed himself to a certain city. Good luck. I haven't heard that since the 1800s when I went to school. Down with all the pens, please. All right, Betty Gay, let's see what your question tells us. I'll go to Dallas, she says. Oh, that's a good sport. I'm sorry, that is incorrect. $150 she has wagered. That she's at points, that is, that she's at 0. Larry with 890. His question tells us what is Ich bin ein Berliner is correct. 890 points, 100 points he wagered, 990 he has. Now, John, with 930 points, his question tells us, we will not abandon you. No, I'm sorry. 930, 430 he wagered, 500 even he has. So the winner is Larry Dean. Congratulations. I'll be right back to talk to all of you in just a minute, but first, please give your attention to this important word.
You, George Beagle, are a canned dog food man. You love beef. So what's this? Gaines Prime takes the place of canned dog food. A moist, beefy dinner in a packet? Easy, sure, but beef can't come in a packet. Or can it? Why, Prime is beefy. Moist, tasty beef and lots of other good things. Yes, Georgie Beagle, Prime is it. Beefy for you, easy for her. Easy Beefy Prime.
Fresh lettuce, fresh tomato, bottle dressing.
Oh, no, not on my fresh salad. I want my dressing as fresh as my salad, so I use Good Season. It's easy. Vinegar and water. Now Good Season salad dressing mix. For fresh-tasting herbs and spices, this envelope keeps them fresh. Oil and shake. If you want your dressing as fresh as your salad, you want Good Seasons.
Betty Gay and John, you are really great. You will receive your $500 scholarship plus Compton's Pictured Encyclopedia and the Jeopardy game with our love and compliments. We're mighty, mighty proud of you both. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
All right, now we move to John Dean from Shafter, California, representing Larry Dean, I should say. I'm all excited here. Oh, man, this means a lot. From KERO in Bakersfield, California, you're today's winner. That means you will advance to the finals where you'll meet Tuesday and Wednesday's winners. Remember, that begins on Thursday, and the minimum scholarship at stake will be $1,000. Congratulations to you, Larry. Well, my friends, we must leave you, but join us again in the morning for 3 more students from throughout the United States. Goodbye. Take care. Have a good day.
Jeopardy in color was pre-recorded. Now stay tuned to I Guess, starring Bill Cullen. This is Don Pardo.
Back, boy. Down. Stay.
Watch The Chicken Monkey in color tonight at 7:30, 6:30 Central Time on NBC.